Hello, and welcome back for another adventure in the cookie jar. Today we're doing the 7th recipe from the Cream Puff Murder. It's kind of a companion to the Cream Puff recipe. It's called Great Grandma's Chocolate Pudding. It's kind of just like the vanilla custard we made last week. You're going to need 2 cups of whole milk, 2 cups of heavy cream, a cup of white sugar, 4 squares unsweetened baking chocolate, 9 egg yolks beaten, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, and 2 ounces of butter. It says to separate the 9 eggs into whites and yolks. If you plan to make angel kiss cookies or angel pillow cookies with the whites, save them in a tightly covered container in the refrigerator. Each recipe calls for 3 egg whites, so you can make a triple batch of either one. Beat the yolks and set aside. Then you're going to combine the milk, cream, and sugar in a saucepan off heat. You're going to unwrap the 4 squares of unsweetened chocolate, break them into 2 parts at the indentation, and add them to your saucepan. Breaking them up causes them to melt faster. Then you're going to take that and put it on a medium-high heat, stirring constantly until little whiffs of steam start to escape and you think it's about to boil. You're going to take the saucepan off the heat, give it a moment or two to cool off. You're going to give the beaten eggs a final stir and add approximately 2 tablespoons of the chocolate mixture to the egg yolk, stirring it quickly. This is called tempering, and it's important. Without it, you could have pudding with scrambled eggs inside. Nobody wants that. Okay, and then it says, while it's off the heat, slowly pour the egg and chocolate mixture into your saucepan, stirring it the whole time. Once it's incorporated, you can put it back on the heat, stirring constantly for about 3 minutes until it comes to a full boil. You're going to take it off the heat again and then stir in the vanilla and the butter. And then you're going to either let it cool and use it for cream puffs or pour it into 8 bowls and cool in the refrigerator. Top with sweetened whipped cream and serve it for a delicious dessert. It says you could also pour this into a cookie crumb shortbread or graham cracker crumb pie shell. You can buy them already prepared at the store if you don't want to make your own. Chill it and top it with sweetened whipped cream for dessert. Yield enough filling for 12 to 18 cream puffs, 8 servings of dessert pudding, or a chocolate pie. So, I will just be pouring them in 2 cups today, but everything's laid out. Let's get started. This is everything we're going to need for today. All right, so off the heat, we have the milk, the cream, the sugar, and we take our unsweetened chocolate, and I'm just going to break it up into whatever pieces I can manage. So now I have my chocolate, my milk, my cream, and my sugar. And we're just going to knead this over medium-high until it's just about to boil. So this is just about to boil, but my chocolate didn't really mix in. It's just kind of broken up, shredded inside of it. And I don't really know how to handle this. Should I try whisking it in? I think I'm gonna try that while it cools off to the best of its ability. Try this. I don't know if I've actually accomplished anything, but we're going to move on. We want about 2 tablespoons. This mixture. Into that mixture. And now the reverse. Alright, so it says to put it back on the stove and to stir constantly for about 3 minutes. Why is this so bubbly? We are boiling. Let's quickly stir in the vanilla. It's didn't really thicken like the custard, which is a concern. I have my doubts that this is going to turn into anything usable. I don't really know what to do with this. I think I'm gonna let it cool off for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna pour it into the cups that I have, and then hopefully that'll refrigerate into something thickened, because this is just not a good thing. So we'll see. What we have right now, it is thickening slightly as it cools. I'm gonna pop it in the fridge for a little while and then top it with cream. Okay, so our pudding did thicken, came out really nice. It's got, I whipped up some cream to put on top, and I had some chocolate shavings in the freezer, and I added those up there. I think they look so good. So this is Great Grandma's chocolate pudding. Let's give it a try. So next week we are making a recipe called Brownies Plus. If you're interested, I hope you join us. The pudding, it's okay. I think it'd be really good in a pie, but on its own, it's just kind of okay. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because the custard was so, that the chocolate pudding's just kind of okay. It's not as great, so it doesn't hold its own weight to me. But I mean, it's okay. Anyway, if you're interested in joining us for Brownies Plus, I hope to see you next week. I hope you'll have a good one. Bye.